that name there, but I saw it ended with Kirby, so congrats on your token.
Here we go.
Time to get your YOLO on.
We're going to need something like a very interesting Metronome song for this. Is Try Hard already off cooldown? I don't know.
Yeah, we need Try Hard folks for this one.
Try Hard folks.
Or there's also that other song, what is it, like Andy Asteroids or something like that?
This is true.
Earthworm Jim song, I believe. Oh, look at that, streamer placed a bet.
Rip streamer. A Try Hard is available apparently. So people bet Try Hard.
Thank you guys for setting the music for us. We appreciate it.
It is appreciated.
So Machoke does have no guard, so that could make this rather interesting.
Yeah, but it doesn't get rid of the immunities, unfortunately.
So it's going to start off with Foresight and then just use every move it wants.
That seems fair. That seems completely fair. Okay, I have to admit some Undertale music is good.
But it does your opinion a little?
But it does get old relatively fast.
That's very true. A lot of music does get old though after a little bit.
Except Try Hard folks. That never gets old.
I'm pretty sure the guy that did the Try Hard music in Mario Party 4 also did the Ronald music in the Pokemon trading card game.
Be surprised. I mean, a lot of those composers are used in those similar games. Well, to be honest, Pokemon cards and looking at Mario Party, not all that similar unless we're looking at the later Mario Parties. But yeah, there is a lot of composers that go from one game to the other. And else, well, they would be out of a job. So, hello, Bex. Who's doing commentary? As if you don't.
Hello, Bex. Welcome to the stream.
Here we go. Try hard, folks.
Get your try hard on.
This music makes for the best Metronome matches. We should just have these standard here.
Alright, Froslass gets us started.
Increasing the defense.
That's a good start.
Yeah, let's see what Machoke has to say here. He's going to wag his fingers. It's time for Metronome and Kapow. No, fake tears.
Fake tears, so it's going to cry at Froslass and lower its special defense.
I'm surprised it actually works, because if we're looking at the lore of Froslass, that shouldn't work, because Froslass should be happy if people cry.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Waterfall.
Waterfall hits. Do they get a flinch?
No, not
flinch.
Yet.
And Machoke goes for explosion, but Froslass is a ghost and it doesn't affect it. What a tryhard.
This Machoke, really, every single time. I'm not surprised that this happens. And this is why we need Entei and Cool Cat back, because else we can't have these matches.
At least Ghost. I don't like things that have all these immunities. Like, one thing like when Chaudette was there, when it had immunity to ground, that was alright.
Wrong one, Froslass. Nice
Yeah,
try.
you're a little late on that one.
This is steel that's super effective against ice.
Wow,
Almost
that did
takes him
a
down.
huge amount of damage. Quick Claw took effect.
And he's waving his green fingers. And Pocket Sand coming out.
Alright, so Froslass's accuracy will go down.
And it goes to sleep.
That was a timely rest. Froslass restores its health and falls asleep.
Well, but it doesn't recover the accuracy, so Sudowoodo still in a good position to take this match back. Until it explodes, of course.
A light hit from Sudowoodo. That barrier is paying off.
And this is what we were talking about earlier on with the levitate from Gengar. If Froslass was actually Gengar, that wouldn't have done anything.
Exactly.
Well,
Oh,
goodbye,
but
Froslass.
Sudowoodo roars, so that defense drop, or that defense boost will go away.
But also
Along
the
with the
defense
special
loss.
defense drop.
Yeah, exactly, but this is also actually bad because now the sleep clause is in effect. Which basically
That
means...
is true.
Yeah.
Mawile uses Wish.
Red's going for the restoration tactics. And Blue decides to join in, but it doesn't do anything.
Sudowoodo tries slacking off, but can't.
How do trees even slack off?
They become even lazier and slower than they already are.
I guess.
Vice Grip hits for a small amount of damage.
Well, as long as Sudowoodo doesn't deal damage right now, Wish is also going to be wasted. But Meteor Mash... Well,
There's another light hit, but Sudowoodo could get an attack boost.
and doesn't. Two Pokemon are staring each other down.
Double kick, that'll be super effective.
How does it kick without its feet?
Very carefully.
I am very surprised it actually works, but then again we shouldn't be 3 meter. Wrong target, Sudowoodo.
Yes, unfortunately, Froslass is the one asleep.
And he tried to nom nom, but it just doesn't work.
Mawile goes for frustration, but it just loves us far too much, and also Sudowoodo is a rock.
It's a tree, but it's a rock.
So that probably did like 1 damage.
More setup coming up. Spy
Mawile
attacking
became
coming.
cloaked in blinding light.
Oh boy. It misses as well.
They're going for all these not very effective moves here.
Well, at the very least, thus far, if we're looking at the red corner, they have actually hit something.
Well, that's a third Quick Claw activation. That was actually a pretty timely roost.
Sky attack. Misses.
Wow.
Try hard, folks.
Try hard. Mawile is a tryhard. And another Quick Claw activation from Fake.
Okay.
Hey, look, damage.
Yes! We're getting somewhere here, Brian. It just takes some time.
Very, very slowly.
Well, we had Roar, and now we have Aurora Beam. What's next?
I have no idea.
Roar of Time, perhaps?
I was about to say Roar of Time, actually. Mawile restores its very, very small amount of health lost.
It's important, and it can matter if Sudowoodo goes for the Fire Punch. But it doesn't.
Multiple hits, it keeps dealing damage, but this is not a favorable matchup.
This is what you get when you get two tanks facing off against each other. My word.
Hey look, another move that's not very effective. It pounds with its mouth, did you see that?
I do not want to talk about it. The wing attack coming in also not very effective. But
I'm
it's a
pretty
hit.
I'm pretty sure we're trying to hit every not very effective move that we got, and we're doing a bang-up job so far.
This is an interesting position indeed. Half hit points for Mawile, who We'll now use Astonish.
Ah!
Ah! I'm scared.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. My apologies.
My word.
So, the fire damage that would have been dealt to Sudowoodo will do even less than it already would have.
So, and also it removes the super effective power from fire moves hitting Mawile. Yes,
We put the rock into a rock tomb, if that makes any sense.
Something I've learned during this match, we don't talk about Pokemon and how they... Acid actually doesn't do anything because it's steel, but Pokemon wing attack a tree using wings.
Yeah, that's... I mean, we're not gonna make any heads or tails out of this. Mawile decides to kill itself with a momentum, but it drops Sudowoodo's attack and special attack harshly.
But they can still switch if they want to. Switching is allowed.
That is true.
It would be cheating, but it is allowed. Nightshade comes out, does nothing.
And if Blue Corner does switch into Dugtrio, they do have Arena Trap, and that will prevent Red from switching any further.
Well, I'd rather not jinx it, but I'm thinking we're going to see a switch here.
You are correct. Dugtrio will be sent out against this Jynx. Does Jynx have the longest cry in the game?
I am not certain.
It seems to go on for like an hour and a half.
Just like this match. So it fits. And Dugtrio is quite fast, if I'm correct. But it misses.
That accuracy drop did actually matter.
Okay, sure. Goodbye,
Alright,
Jynx.
switch it back into Froslass, who, if you will remember, is still asleep.
Unfortunately, ground moves do actually work on Froslass, so perhaps we're going to see something like Fissure coming out? Wait, that doesn't work, that's not a ground move. This is, I don't know, Brian, where we're going to end up with this match. I mean, we're already 20 minutes in, about, more or less.
It's not quite that far, more like 15, but I see what you're saying.
Well, it's absorbing the light. Oh boy.
Froslass connects with a 55% accuracy supersonic.
Oh boy. And now it's going to hit itself.
Well, it's in the middle of Solar Beam, so it could.
This... Boonk. Oh no, here we go, Solar Beam. But is this effective against ice?
Neutral effectiveness.
Well, worth it.
Ooh, Magical Leaf, that should hit for a good amount of damage.
Yeah, but Dugtrio hangs on and isn't about to leave just yet. They're looking for another Metronome. Still confusion. Here we go.
Has avoided both confusion hits thus far. Ooh, nailed by Eruption!
But is it enough? No!
It is not! Dugtrio's health is too low to take out Froslass.
And Froslass comes in for the counter.
And it explodes right in the face of Dugtrio! It's gonna be down to Jynx and Sudowoodo!
Isn't this the second Kapow in this match? Well, the third, actually. Explosion from Machoke, Memento from Mawile, and now the Kapow coming out of Froslass.
So all we need is Healing Wish and Lunar Dance.
Unfortunately, they won't work anymore, I guess.
Yeah, I think actually both of those would fail, along with Memento.
This is going to be interesting. I mean, Sudowoodo is sent out, but its condition is not so good.
Brick Break, that might do it.
That should be enough.
Hit
And-
by Brick Break.
And it's down! Well,
Nicely
that's it.
played there, red corner.
Yeah, much skill. PR Chase 7.
PR chase, everyone. 7. Bomb, 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 bomb. Get ready, guys. We're now down to 2-1 instead of 3-2-1.
Yes! We're doing something!
I know the suspense is killing you, but you gotta bear with us.
At the very least, we have some nice music. Did it change?
I did a couple times ago, about like maybe 3 inputs.
Yeah. Token time. And it is... unknown. Not on
No
screen.
token? Did no one get a token? That's what's